So we have got a beast of a spec sheet to get through today. We're looking at the NTI ST-C6USBDP4K21GB-328.
That is quite a mouthful for a model number.
It is, but the problem it solves is, well, it's something anyone with a high-performance PC has probably thought about.
Mm-hmm.
You build this amazing machine, it's 4K capable, it's got all the power, and it sounds like a vacuum cleaner is sitting on your desk.
Right. And it's basically a space heater.
Exactly. So the mission for this deep dive is really figuring out, can you just banish that computer to a closet or, another room entirely and not lose anything at your desk?
And we're not talking about like a laggy remote desktop app. This is a hardware solution.
It is. This NTI unit, it's a high-end KVM extender. But looking at the sources, the first big problem is just physics. Your standard video cables, they don't like distance at all.
They really don't. I mean, if you grab a normal DisplayPort cable, you're lucky to get about 15 feet.
Right.
After that, you start getting sparkles, flickering, or just, a black screen. The signal just degrades way too fast.
And yet this device is claiming it can push an uncompressed 4K signal up to 328 feet. That's 100 meters. How are they cheating the physics here? It's using HDBaseT, right?
Exactly. It's not a magic cable. It's actually converting the signal. It takes that huge amount of video and USB data and it tunnels it all through a single networking cable.
Like a CAT6A or a
Yeah.
6N.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think you probably noticed a little gotcha in the documentation about that distance.
I did. The cable rating.
The cable rating.
It says 328 feet, but that's only if you use a specific HDBaseT certified CAT6A cable.
Right.
If you just use generic CAT6A, your range gets cut almost in half, down to 175 feet.
And that's a crucial detail.
Yeah.
HDBaseT is incredibly sensitive to interference, to crosstalk. That certified cable is just shielded better, so if you cheap out on the copper, you lose the distance.
Still, 175 feet is enough to get it out of the room. But let's talk about what comes out the other end, because usually when you extend video that far, you expect compression.
Oh yeah, you expect it to look like a bad YouTube stream.
Right. But this is pushing full Ultra HD 4K at 60 hertz. And the spec that really jumped out at me, the one for the real pixel peepers, is the color sampling. It's 4.4.4.
Yes.
Okay, let's break that down. In plain English, why does 4.4.4 matter to the person sitting at the desk?
So think of it like this. Most video you watch, like on Netflix, it throws away some color information to save bandwidth. It's called subsampling.
Okay.
And for a movie, your eyes don't really notice. But for a computer screen with fine text or, say, CAD lines, that compression makes things look blurry. You get this weird colored fringe around letters.
Right, chroma subsampling. I've seen that.
Exactly. This device doesn't do that. 4.4.4 means every single pixel gets its full unique color information. It is pixel perfect.
So for a graphic designer, that's everything.
A designer, a video editor, a doctor reading an X-ray, it's critical. And carries the audio, too.
And is that just standard audio?
It's embedded digital, so Dolby, True HD, DTS HD, all that stuff. Or you could just use the regular 3.5 millimeter jacks.
Okay, so that's the V in KVM. What about the K and the M? The keyboard and mouse, that's where lag can be a killer.
And that's where the transparent USB comes in. The unit on your desk has 4 USB 2.0 ports.
When you say transparent, you mean the computer has no idea there's an extender there?
Correct. No special drivers, nothing. To your operating system, it looks like you plugged your mouse and your flash drive directly into the motherboard.
And that means you could plug in more than just a keyboard, right?
Anything. Touch screens, game controllers, interactive whiteboards. If it's USB, it should just work. It even supports RS-232.
Which screams like industrial or server room use.
It does. And honestly, the price tags scream that too. I saw this listed for $1,185.
Yeah, this is not for the average gamer just trying to tidy up their desk.
No, this is professional infrastructure. And the build quality reflects that. It's rated to operate from -4 all the way up to 158 degrees Fahrenheit.
158 degrees. So you could literally bolt the transmitter inside a hot server closet with terrible airflow, and it'll just keep working.
Precisely. It's also TA compliant, so it's cleared for government contracts. It's made to be installed and then completely forgotten about.
And since it's all hardware, it doesn't care if you're running Windows or Linux or Mac OS.
Well, zero reliance on software. It just works.
So to sum it all up, we're basically looking at a $1,200 invisible tether. You get raw 4K performance, instant USB response.
But the actual noisy, hot computer is 300 feet away in a closet. It's the ultimate clean desk setup, if you've got the budget.
It makes you wonder, though, where this trend is heading. As computers get more and more powerful and generate more heat and noise, Will the desktop tower become obsolete?
I mean, maybe.
Will we all just have screens on our desks with the actual computers locked away in some super cooled room in the basement?
It's sort of like we're heading back to the old mainframe days, just with much, much better graphics.
Something to think about. Well, that's our deep dive on the NTI extender. We'll catch you on the next one.